Mike Wayne started off, I ain't gonna lie, he kind of started a little firestorm going when he went on Reddit and responded to someone. And he said basically there are two options for him to fix this, right? And I'm just gonna
Right.
give you a quick summary. One of them is pretty much um, make the green window small with no RNG, right? And the good players are not going to shoot around 80 to 90%. So it's going to be harder to play, especially for the casual. These are kind of the words that he's using, right? And
Right.
the second option is the way we've been shooting for the past few years. A bigger greener window, making it easier for the casual person. Finding a way to keep using that casual word as well. But
Mm-hmm.
gonna be easier, but it's gonna have some RNG to keep the percentages down, to keep some balance, right? I want your thoughts on these two
You got it,
options.
Jay.
And which options do y'all prefer? Jay.
I'll be honest with you. It doesn't matter. I'm going to shoot the ball regardless. It really don't matter. I was 63, 64, 65, 70, what, 60 something percent last year with all the variable shot timers that people couldn't adjust to. Then the year before, in the easiest shooting 2K of all time, 22, I think I was like, what, 75%, something stupid like that, 75, 73. So, but that's when they said, we don't want to make whites anymore. We want to go green or nothing. Then last year, like I said, I had a little struggle at the beginning, figured that out. This year, a little struggle at the beginning, figured it out. So I'm fine, but I will put this caveat in there. I don't play Pro-Am, and I did see Sid come in, and he played the game yesterday, and he did the exact same thing that he did in Pro-Am in Rec. Didn't miss a shot. So it seems like he said, those modes are the ones that were.
When I was in school, they tell me raise my hand when I wanted to speak.
Oh, go ahead.
Didn't the Pro-Am and Comp people ask Mike Wayne and the devs to create a skill gap to separate them from teaming with two thumbs and make it more difficult on the comp game modes, specifically Pro-Am and Antioch?
That is a fact. I mean, in Pro-Am and Antioch, they did ask for that. They wanted some delineation between the people that played in there. They didn't want people that were extra regular players to come in there and be able to compete. And hold on, you had another question. I'm sorry.
So it being more difficult
Right.
for them to shoot in Pro-Am versus the Rec, where the casuals and Rec warriors play and the Benitas there, right? It be more difficult is would seem like it would be what they was requesting all these years to create that skill gap.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, if it's more difficult, then it would definitely be a skill gap. So yeah.
Okay. I just wanted to know. I just wanted to clear that up.
And just to clarify, there are players out there that shoot well. There's not a thing that everything like across the board, nobody is shooting. No, we see players that are shooting well.
Yeah.
It's just a good majority of players, especially in the comp scene, where it's more difficult to shoot, are struggling to shoot. And maybe they just haven't met that, or at least they're not meeting that skill gap, I should say.
Oh,
what I'm noticing about the shooting though is I watched a lot of comp Pro-Am the last couple of days. What I'm noticing about the shooting is catch and shoot shots, coming to a complete stop shots, make all those shots where you are set your feet and take them. Those seem to go in at the same clip as they always did. This is just my observation. It's the step backs, the pull-ups, unless they're mid-ranges. Mid-ranges go in at the same rate they should too. But it's the step back threes, the pull-up threes, the quick stops. Those are the things that I'm seeing that are bricking. And that's why you see the point guards, in my opinion, going, one for whatever, because those are primarily their shots. But when I'm seeing, like I watched Splash yesterday, he's playing, he come off a screen, set his feet, take the shot, boom. It was, it's good most of the time. But I'm thinking it's more of that. Now, they did ask for it to be harder. And so I guess it is, you reap what you say. But I think they were thinking more like hard-boiled egg harder that they wanted to be. They ain't wanted to be, but Mike went to the gas station and bought a rhino pill and made it that hard. Like, I don't know what he was like. They like,
no, I don't know what pill this is, Jay. You got I
don't know. Anyway, man, he made it way harder than they asked for it to be.
Pause.
I didn't catch it. What? There was a pause moment I
missed?
Man.
Okay. Oh, well, he made it
harder.
harder.
Oh, damn. Yeah, I just got it.
Yeah,
sorry.
made the game more difficult.
More difficult.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thought that he was going to
I
make.
I missed that.
What type of podcast do you think we running here, man?
This is a
we
family
know,
podcast, Jay.
But this is the thing. We know with 2K, when you ask for them to change something, we know it's always extremes.
Yeah,
it's either you can do it with high frequency, and I said this at the beginning of the year, you can either do it with high frequency or you damn near can't do it at all. So you can either make shots at the beginning of the year, everybody was in Pro-Am, they're making shots with high frequency, wanted them to change it a little bit, and now you damn near can't make those same shots at all. Like that's where it is. And I think that's what Sid was saying when he was saying, yo, listen, can we just leave? Like in the beginning, he's like, just leave it how it is. Then they changed.
I gotta give Sid props. He was saying don't touch. He was one of them that's saying don't touch it.
Then they changed it, and then everybody adjusted. And then he was like, leave it how it is. We figured it out. It's different, but we figured it out. And they changed it again, and now we're in the state that we are now. But again, I think a lot of those changes were aimed at zenning people that came out there masquerading as being very good, and they were really sensational. That's what I think, because we haven't heard anything about a Zen period since, periodically here and there, but in the Pro-Am scene, hadn't heard anything about it since then.
And it was the hottest topic out there.
Yeah.
Just a couple weeks ago.
It's hard to think that a lot of these people who've been getting in trouble might be because they can't use their devices.
Not gonna say that, but I am gonna say that
why you not gonna say that? I asked a simple question. Is it possible? That's what I asked. I didn't say. Is what I mean. You jump into conclusions now. Okay,
it's definitely possible.
What's the conclusion?
Not believe it to be the case.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. All City. What do you think about this?
What we're talking? Just shooting in general and what's going on?
Yeah, about the two options. The two options, basically.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on those two options?
There's the trouble. You see, I like 2K24, especially on its release, and I already had learned how to shoot.
I agree.
Then it changed on me, and mind you, no money spent, so I don't got the boost and all that extra stuff. So I have to be extra honed in. You feel what I'm saying? So when I lock it in, I feel extra proud of myself. I feel good about myself, especially hearing other folks are struggling. Then they change it, and I got to relearn it again. So then I meet that learning curve yet again. Learn my shot. I understood that there was a difference there. Everything is fine again. Then they go and change it one more time. We are a little over a month into the release, and we got 3 changes to our shooting. And this is totally unacceptable, in my opinion, bro. So, it gets me tight that I'm out here putting in the work. And then you know what I think of? That dude who doesn't have time to go and hit the lab, go to my career. He's working, bro. When he comes back, he spends time with his family. When they go to sleep, that's when he gets on the game. You think he's spending the 2 hours? He's spending 1 out of the 2 hours practicing to learn his jump shot? Nah, bro. I don't see it happening. So therein lies my frustration with shooting in 2K24. Had they left it alone, I would have been fine. So one thing I want to say here is that I feel, and this is all speculation, but there's something in me that can't help but feel like there's something of a setup, and that 2K just wants to naturally go back to larger green windows in the previous version of 2K. If you guys don't know, Mike Wang is the one directly responsible for shooting and dribbling, as those two things are his babies. That's where he bases his primary focus.
Okay.
Right.
This new change to shooting had to have come from Mike Wang. And mind you, there's a change that overcomes 20 years of what it used to be.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So this is a big change. And when the community didn't receive it well, now you're talking about Mike Wang's ego. And you guys don't know, if Mike Wang is 4'6" in real life, but his ego is damn near 7 feet. So with that being said,
so that's Mike Wang's excuse. What's Jay Easy's excuse? Because he's 6'4" and they're more ego like. So what's his excuse? I need to know. Sorry, man.
You're good. But if you present the community, which, by the way, the good majority of the community base is considered casual. We are the ones that make up the 2K community. When you present a casual with 2 options, smaller green window, more difficult shooting, or larger green window, way easier for you to shoot, which one do you think you're going to choose?
No, man? And that's what I feel like it's a setup. And you use the words harder for casual.
There you go. Right? What they going to choose, B? So when the change comes, that shooting goes back to previous versions of 2K, your defense gets undermined, you know what it's about.
Mike Wayne.
And that's another thing. I want to add that too.
Yeah.
That's another thing. When we're considering this shooting, understand that it's going to change the complete scope of the game. This type of change will change everything about what you know for 2K24. So if your lockdown looks OP right now, there runs a possibility that your lockdown won't look nearly as aggressive. Possibility.
Right.
My thoughts.
So whereas you've been able to go under the screen and meet him on the other side, now you may have to follow the screen. You might end up having to double team people and stuff like that. Now, like it's gonna look way different. And then I can only see parts of the community just sitting there like, we got him again.
Yeah, right.
We got him again.
Yeah.
Mike Wynn. Don't listen to them. Put it back to 2K23 shooting, please. Okay. No, I don't care what no one else is saying. No, I don't care none of. Let's put it back to 2K23. We good. We good. Mike.
I don't mind.
And guess what?
Really don't mind.
He was fine.
I will say this though. I don't even care about y'all crying about shooting. You know why? Duncan Meter's been patched all year. She's been trash.
Terrible.
And nobody ain't care. We getting listen to me.
That's
the Rim
facts.
Runners took one of the biggest hits.
That's big
In
facts.
all the years I've been playing 2K, they took one of the biggest hits ever in 2K24. And shooting, y'all talking about shooting? Y'all want me to care? Oh no, you all know I'm the president. No, dictator of the Rim Runner Association. No, you can't vote me out. I'm there. Okay. All right. Nah, bro. No. Y'all were laughing. Y'all can't dunk on me even if I'm in a terrible position. Even if I'm a point guard with barely any interior or blocks. The meter is like a hairpin, bro. And we got to deal with that.
You are not lying.
We got to deal with that. And y'all complain
I got a
about
96 driving.
Y'all complain about some inconsistencies? I see people scoring 100 and something points. What? Straight threes. What are you talking about?
I can't front. Yesterday I got on the game, and Jay-Z could attest as well. We both got on the game, and shooting was an absolute nightmare, bro.
Yeah. I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it to save my life. And then
I'm in my pure hater mode on y'all shooters.
I deleted all my jump shots, came back, I was good, bro. But I'm telling you, for like about an hour and a half, bro, I was like, yo, I can't find my release.
They were probably readjusting some stuff while y'all experiencing.
Exactly.
I believe so.
It might be them readjusting some stuff, man.